The Trip by Phoebe Morgan, published by HQ, and this is a destination thriller that is set in Thailand, so specifically in Bangkok and then Ko Samet. Now, I listened to this as an audiobook and I thought the narrators, the three of them, were really, really good, made the audiobook really come to life. So hats off to Sid Sagar, Sophia Engstrand and Jess Nessling. I really enjoyed this. I felt it bowled along at a really good pace, and the wonderful thing for us about this particular novel was that it had Thailand as a character in its own right, which is what trip fiction is all about. So you get a real sense of being there along with the characters. So we have Saskia and Theo Sanderson, who meet up with their chums at Terminal 5 at London's Heathrow, and there's Lucas and Holly. Now, Lucas and Holly are not as well heeled as their friends, and this is a bit of an issue, and particularly because Lucas has had reduced hours in his job, so he's got less income than anticipated, and he hasn't told Holly about this, so he has a secret. But let me tell you that one of the other characters in this novel has an even bigger secret, which comes to influence the trajectory of the whole story of their time in Thailand. So they board their flight to Bangkok and they get off, they get a taxi, and already there is a sense of the heat, the noise, the smell, the people, the traffic fumes. It just all piles in onto this foursome as they head through Bangkok to the Omni, which is where they've booked. But it transpires that their reservation hasn't been computed and there is no room for them at the hotel, so they have to go around the block to a small hostel, which is nothing like the Omni. It's very rudimentary, it's very basic. They put up with it, they get on with their night, and they come back to the Omni the next day because there is room for them then. But I have to say that there is already a sense of growing unease, and particularly because one of the characters has this really specific secret, and already that person is kind of picking up vibes that will affect their whole trip. So on full day one, they go to Wat Po and have a decent time there. They have some nice food, and the next day they go to the Elephant Falls, and then they head over to Ko Samet. And it is, it just kept me engrossed. I was delighted to go on my walks and listen to this audiobook. It really transported me to Thailand. It's a well-plotted story. It keeps you listening. So I would really recommend The Trip by Phoebe Morgan, and it will certainly take you off to Thailand.